What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I do apologize in advance for my audio and video. I think my audio is decent, but my video is definitely very choppy. Don't know what it is, but yeah, we'll just continue onward. So these technical difficulties will persist. So just quick early birds to the chat tonight. Thank you for coming out. The Wizard, DJ3 Min, Trevor Bombardier, Tech Bandit, Jackson Digital. I know I'm like a solid 9 FPS.
9 FPS.
It's rough, but hopefully the audio is coming through nice and crispy. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new here, probably not on the live stream, but if you're watching this after the fact, we have this meetup every single Thursday. Sometimes we have more of the staff members. Other times when there's not as much going on, like you can see tonight, we just have our faithful trips with us. And I am Brandon as well. Glad to meet you, all that kind of stuff. But we will be having this until the end of time. So there may be different people hosting it. I'm trying to get, I think Trips will be our next host. So get everybody spun up on it eventually. But regardless, let's get through all the meat and potatoes before we talk about the trimmings. So we're going to start off for, oh yeah, the cat even made it to the live stream tonight. We'll start off first with our multiplier. So our multiplier is redone weekly, and that multiplies your jellyfish earnings on the Web3 portal. So everything that you interact with and earn jellyfish with, whether it's merge mining or the faucet or any of the like upvoting us on DexScreener and stuff, that gets multiplied with this weekly bonus multiplier. Let me pull my screen up here. And I already had it ready to go. There we go. So this is our multiplier for last week was 38. Previous to that, I believe it was, what was it, 59 trips? I think.
In the 50s. Yeah. It was at least 51, I want to say.
Yeah, and then before that, we had an 80 something. So we've had some really good multipliers. This was our worst one so far. Jackson Digital, my cat's name is Lightning, by the way. And we're going to be using the Google random number generator. Minimum multiplier is going to be 2. Maximum is 100. And we always take the second one. So we're going to roll it twice. So first roll, 34. Second roll, 31. Oh, my. Oh, my. So it actually went down this week. I thought we were going to smack like a 90 or something. Yeah.
It's all right. There's always next week.
There is always next week. So anyway, that's updated. So now anytime you would earn 1 jellyfish, it would be instead 31 jellyfish and so on. And obviously this multiplier stacks with your proof of holdings multiplier as well. So going ahead and moving forward with some more of the meat and potatoes, the update for Tangem, our Tangem wallet, this was sent over from the actual Tangem team. Can I make this bigger? I guess there we go. So this is their actual design that's going to be going into production. They tried to get the holographic film to work. It is apparently not going to work. They tried like 3 different styles and none of it was turning out well. They said it just kind of washed out the picture real bad. And I was thinking like, you know, inner child in me, like holographic, kind of like Pokemon cards. And they were like laying a holographic film over top of their screen printed card. So it just ended up washing out our original design and kind of making it look like crap. So instead, it's going to be full color, front and back, Brandon coin on the back with our jellyfish on the front, our pixelated design, courtesy of Greek, shout out. And then also got the little, jellyfish. I think this is just a sticker on the box. I'm not exactly sure, but they do have either printed or stickered up on the box as well. So those pre-orders should be going live. He told me within about 2 weeks, they'll give us a dedicated landing page over on the Tangem website. And we're working in conjunction with them. So we'll be able to verify people that buy them once they get them in, because you will get a bonus amount of jellyfish just for buying a Tangem. And that's our meet in the middle, because they weren't able to take the profit sharing portion and add that to the discount. They can give you the standard discount, but he said if they added all of it, we would actually end up being cheaper than everybody, which was my intended purpose. So instead, we're gonna roll that money into buying jellyfish and giving you guys jellyfish for buying the tangent. So, full disclosure there. Now, my last thing, and before we'll do the giveaway at the end, but my last thing just to roll right through here was an update on our actual web miner. So we do have a new pool that's going to be added, and it is actually cat. You got to get off my lap. He's poking me to death. So our next pool that we're adding, so we have the Warthog pool, is going to be the Jellyfish Proof of Time pool. So I've explained this, and I still am not 100% up to speed on everything and how it all works. Toilet situation. I don't know how to make one, but I can use one. There's a lot more smarter. There's a lot of smarter people on our team, developer wise. Trips is one of them. And I'm just like, hey, is this possible? How does it work? And they're just like, it works, magic. So the Proof of Time jellyfish pool is currently in testnet, and it will be used through a web miner. And it's going to be super low, or it is super low power. I could actually close it right now and open it back up or refresh it. But as soon as you open it up, it essentially connects, sends the information, and once it's connected, then you're mining. And as long as you keep that browser open, then you're connected and earning. And I believe we're going to have it set on a 24-hour pay scale, just like we do with the Warthog pool and with the Jellyfish merge payouts. So look out for that. And now that this is getting closer, we're going to hand off this information and this setup over to Trips, because we'd love for this to be implemented on the cell phone side as well. So I think that's possible, right, Trips?
Yep. We've been, the back end, the security team and I have been talking. Right now, it's the main goal is how the authorization is going to work and the token essentially is going to work, because we're not going to put anything out. I mean, we have to submit, and I have to get a license to be a developer on Android and iOS. So I mean, we're just taking our time. We're not rushing into it because we want. I mean, the guys on the back end, I'm just waiting on them to make sure it's safe, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna say that's all that I have so far. I did want to do a little notable mention that if you had referrals for the Discord referral program, make sure to create a ticket. I noticed there was quite a few people that were lagging behind and had not created a ticket up until just a couple of days ago. So if you had referrals or you thought you had referrals for the Discord referral program, create that help ticket so you can get paid out. Otherwise, you ain't gonna get your referrals. So I guess now, Trips, did you have a screen I needed to pull up, or is it just a talking head tonight?
Yeah, just talking head. Okay. Really just gonna update on Twitter and whatnot. I'm sorry, dead name and X.
Oh yeah, you're good. Roll on.
But yeah, just focusing on quality content, trying to engage with different groups of people, because I'm kind of stuck in our one, I'm in our comfy zone, and I need to get out of that. I was approached last week. I don't know if I mentioned it, but Mario Norwal, I believe it is. He has a roundtable. They have like 220,000 people watch their stream, so kind of interested in that. I feel like they're going to charge us something, so I'm just approaching it with caution. Other than that, just working on the mobile app. Like I said, I pretty much have the template done. Now it's a matter of I don't want to call them the real dev team, but the real dev team on the back end to, we're actually going to create, I think I mentioned it last time, a separate site. So it's going to be a little bit more complex than just grabbing data from a site and putting it on this, because we're not going to have everything on the Web3 portal that we'll have on the mobile app. vice versa. We're going to have some cool goodies. I don't know if anybody knows about Easter eggs, but I'm very, very fond of Easter eggs. I have been since I was like 10 years old. So look forward to some cool stuff. We have the craziest and most intelligent dev staff behind us. That, you know, like he said, we just say, hey, we have this idea. Is that possible? And they're like, yeah, it's possible. Just give me a little bit of time. So yeah, just be a little patient with us, and it's just moving. Everything moves forward every day at a good pace, and I'm never, if I have a free moment in life, I'm working on something for Jelly. So still having fun, still hanging in there in these dull times, and Brandon and I in the team chat pretty much every day, and just working through everything that we're doing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, if you did want to participate, I believe Dragon's doing the majority of the testing over on the Discord side. You could reach out to him, but we are currently testing out a Varus mining pool, which is primarily like a cell phone based or ARM based mining setup. You can mine it with CPUs, but ARM based CPUs are significantly more efficient. I have a couple cell phones myself over there, and it's going to be more difficult to break out onto the Varus scene. But if we can make sure our pool's solid, and then we can add, you know, Jellyfish merge to it, just to give that a little extra incentive, I might be able to grab some hash rate and contribute over to that network as well, because they're kind of cool, doing a cool thing, and they seem to be holding stout. I mean, everything is a little red at the moment, or a lot red. Pray for our man Warthog, because holy smokes, I mean, everything's down. It's not like we can't say it's one or the other. But yeah, so those are the jellyfish pool, and then I think the Varus pool is going to follow it up. Those are the next two that we have coming up. A couple people were asking us about the QUAI or Quai. Right now, with the way that Quai is set up, and it's got like that 14-day lockup period, to me, it just seems like there's a lot of room for error, because depending on, like, if, you know, the node's been updating very frequently, and if the pools aren't staying up to date, like right when they happen, those pending payouts over time, because they hit in that like 14-day weird interval. I don't know. It's probably very doable. It just seems like it's a little cumbersome right now, and since they're so new, maybe we just wait for them to get a little bit more established before we try to, you know, add another newer style coin, because Warthog is also another one that's pretty new. Hold on.
While you're doing that, thank you, Wizard. The
Yeah.
Wizard, 99-cent super chat. We appreciate that.
My brother just texted me and was apologizing. The time got away from him. He thought it was 8:30, not 9:30, and I'm like, well, it's 9:45 actually. But yeah, so let the nub man know that it's unacceptable. We need him to be here doing the stuff and things. Yeah, but no, like I told him, I was like, we have so much stuff going on right now. It's not that big a deal. So we'll catch him on the next one. He's had a bunch of computer issues as well. I'm actually rotating out a bunch of like gaming machines that were used as Warthog, but I'm like trimming them up and gonna resell them off. And I guess sneak peek, which I was showing Trips, I got one of these little Ryzen 7. That's gonna be kind of my new daily driver. See how that goes, because my Xeon is like taking a hard stroke right now, which doesn't make any sense. I'm getting like 5 FPS, but everything else is running perfect, and my CPU usage is less than 10%.
It's computers, dude.
Yeah, it's just they know it's Thursday and it's time to perform. So
yep. Other than that, thanks everybody for watching the new kid video. Appreciate the comments, and
we're gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say we need to do the drawing on that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's see here.
But yeah, pretty. I mean, just behind the scenes, we're still busy. But as you can see, nothing's really too much going on in the market.
Do a refresh on it. There was 28 comments. We still have 28 comments, and we loaded in 25. I guess there was some repeat comments. So if you guys didn't know, we try to do a video, like a music style video on Fridays, which I don't know if we have anything teed up for tomorrow. Trips, do you have anything or no?
Mm-mm.
Nope. I don't have anything, and I will be out of town, bopping in like back and forth. I might just make I'll make a giveaway in the giveaway section of Discord. So it'll be a Discord bot in there, and you just click join. What's up, Trips?
What were you gonna do, a Varus video?
I'm not quite there yet.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, no worries.
But yeah, I'll just do that in Discord, and I'll make it for, instead of 24 or 48 hours, I'll actually make it for enough time so the end of that drawing will be like 9 o'clock. Who's calling me? Hold on.
Peyton.
It'll be 9 o'clock next Thursday, so about 30 minutes before the live stream. And then that's when, we'll get those winners. So we'll have more winners for next week. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the drawing on this one real quick. And we're going to pick a winner. Richard Patterson, H3O.
Congratulations.
I don't recognize that name, do you?
No, I don't. That's even better.
Yeah. Hey, Trips, can you take over for 1 second real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I did want to just catch up on chat a little bit. I did thank Wizard. Thank you for the 99-cent super chat. It definitely helps. Yeah, I am seeing in the chat, and I don't know much about Quai. I'm not gonna lie. That rhymed. If there's calculus involved, digital dumber, I'm honestly out on that. But yeah, we're considering a couple different pools. I'm not too much in the back end stuff of that. Kind of busy with the mobile, but there was a couple other pools. I think Varus was a really good choice as far as the next one, just because it won't overwhelm us like Warthog did. Warthog was a long. It took us a long time, a couple months to even tune the pool out. As everybody knows, Dragon was on the back end tuning everything out. So I mean, Varus is it's not cell phone only. You can mine it, if I'm not mistaken, with a CPU. However, the power draw on the CPU just isn't really worth versus if you have a cell phone. So
correct. Yeah.
I have a couple old tablets with like the broken charging port where you got to hold it at a certain angle. I got 2 of those, so I'm gonna spin it up, see what I can't break.
I mean, get a couple extra mega hash. It never hurt nobody.
No.
So I was gonna just chime in on our Warthog pool. Ever since we switched over, we were using a service called Contavo for our VPS, and now we've been running on AWS or Amazon, Web Services, and and she's been absolutely stout. We've had really good ping times and basically no downtime. Knock on wood. Right now, some people did chime in and they were like, "Why is our hash rate going down?" Well, that's because the network hash rate's going down because everything's going down. It's all correlated. The price of Warthog, the network, everything. We're coming into summertime. People are not mining for heat anymore. So we're still holding down the number 4 spot right below Viper, where we've pretty much been like bopping in and out of for a long time. And right now we're actually performing really well. Out of the last 100 blocks, we were expected to hit 10, and we've hit 14. So we're about 4 blocks higher than expected. And with Viper, they have a little bit more hash rate than us, but they only hit 10 at the moment. But then Wooly Pooly has got a decent amount more hash rate than us.
Look at that.
Yeah, we just jumped up. And we actually have hit more blocks than Wooly Pooly. And they have what? almost 200 more gigahash than us. So the pool is performing very nice.
Very well.
I haven't had any issues. I don't know about you, Trips.
Nope. I mean, nothing since we switched over. It's been
Yeah.
smooth sailing. Set it and forget it.
I was gonna say I have personally shut down about 1 gigahash, and I have about 1 gigahash still running. So I shut down a lot of my Intel stuff that was burning a lot of power, and I left my Ryzen stuff because they just seem so much more efficient, and also like the hash rate density kind of thing.
Yeah, I shut off. It got up to 70 degrees here this week, so I had to. I mean, I hate doing it, but when the power bill comes, it's a little rough when you run AC and miners.
Yeah, that is a little rough. BP said he has 3 phones, but none of them will allow it. It says these devices are not compatible. That's one thing I was telling Trips about. So, some of the cheaper phones, there's like a hard line wherever they start enabling 64-bit, mainly due to the SoC that they use. But yeah, 32-bit won't work. Dan Bulmer just said it right there. It has to be running a 64-bit version of Android, and sometimes it's super annoying because some SoCs will allow 64-bit, but then whoever the company that use the SoC, whether it's like these, there's so many like Android phone companies now, they'll opt to use a 32-bit operating system on a 64-bit capable chip. So it's almost like you got to do a little research, find out if that phone has been used on Varus before, because not a lot of documentation has been done on some of these like super cheap phones. And it's like, is this a 64-bit phone? And it just will receive horrible information back. Shout out to the HMD Vibes. Those have been really good for me lately. They do about 6 megahash, and you can get them for like $29.99 at Walmart. Other than that, the Galaxy A03s were really good, but they're expensive now. I think they're like 40-50 bucks, and they're another 6 megahash phone. But yeah, Varus stuff and things.
What's your opinion on buying like Facebook Marketplace phones? I mean, even the ones with cracked screens and whatnot, because you really don't need them. Is it? And forgive me for not knowing, but is it safe, quote unquote? There's nothing you need to worry about.
Yeah, and they can even still be like carrier locked. As long as you can get into the phone and turn Wi-Fi on, it's pretty decent. So if you can get like reputable phones, yeah, you're good to go. I got like a Galaxy S8 off of Marketplace that had a cracked screen for like 15 bucks.
Right.
And it was, the bad part, it was carrier locked. So that means I couldn't go, it was locked onto somebody's plan. I couldn't go use it on somebody else's plan or my own plan, and reselling it, they're basically worthless, but it'll work on Wi-Fi. So that was the key there,
Cool.
Galaxy A11 is definitely not one that will work. I've tried my S20 Ultra because I haven't tried. I know an S20 Ultra will, because I used a Galaxy Flip 3 for a while, and a Flip 3 has the same SoC as the S20 Ultra. It's the Snapdragon 8 something, 865 or 685. I can't keep up with it all, but that's like a 7 to 8 mega hash phone. Those do run warm though. The old Snapdragons they're not ice dragons, that's for sure. they're fire dragons. But yeah, I guess we're not gonna drag it out too much on you guys. We do have some fun stuff coming, so I am hoping by next week. Goodness, my phone keeps going nuts. By next week, Thursday, we will have the browser miner up and operational. And I guess, Trips, what do you think our basic app, like to be able to show off for a demo? When will that be able? Maybe a couple weeks. Not to download, just a demo on your end.
I'd say a couple of weeks. Maybe. I mean, hoping next week. I was hoping for something tonight, but again, I don't want to stuff like this you don't want to rush. This is a whole new ball game. It's not just a website with a server. It's we're putting our app on the actual Google store, on the actual whatever the iOS store is called, the App Store, I guess. So yeah, I'm hoping the whole thing will be done by a month from now, but 2 weeks from now we should easily have something to at least show. And again, I probably will want some beta testers to try to break it. So I'll keep that in mind, guys. If you like breaking stuff, being beta testers.
Show and tell never hurt. Yeah, some testers. Jackson Digital. My YouTube plaque is actually inside, and my wife is currently trying to get one of the kids to sleep right now. So if I go run in there and run back out here and make a bunch of racket, I'd never hear the end of it. But I am going to be doing a video and showing it off and that kind of thing, so you guys won't have to see it at 5 FPS at a time, yeah. But I'm definitely super pumped about that. And it was actually in really good like build quality, I guess that's how you could say it. Because they switched over, because my old one, which was like a knockoff, it technically wasn't one from the company that made them, but it was in the same style. It fell down right now. But so these were like the older style ones, and the new style ones they're pimp. They really are. It feels like it's like stainless metal, but I think it's like a little sheet metal over top of just press board, and then with a like a mirrored logo. So they came a long way for sure. Anyways,
you should have heard my little boy, my 7-year-old, when I showed him that.
Oh yeah, did he like that? Yeah.
He literally jumped. It was like Christmas. He was like, "You know him?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's my buddy, dude." So
my brother got it off of I had it shipped to my mom's house because she has like a big covered porch, and he got it off the porch and drove it up to my house, and he's like, "You gotta open this. You gotta open this now." And I'm like, "All right." And he's like, "You're way too nonchalant." He's like, "You need to be freaking out."
That's what I do. That's what I've been saying. I know you're a very humble person, and I appreciate that. Like, I admire the hell out of that in you. So, but no, that is like, that's huge, and especially in the quote unquote crypto world, man. Like, 100,000 is like a million in the mainstream world, So kudos.
It feels like it's taken forever. I was ready to hit 100,000 like 2 years ago, and I hit like that bear market, and I was like 91,000, 90,000, and it just flatlined for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I was like, I'd gain 100 subscribers in a month, I'd lose 100 subscribers in a month. So it was very nice to see that through this market we're actually seeing like an uptick in like new user engagement, because there for a while it was like the same people, and the OGs out there they're still OGs, but new people is what it takes to grow, which oddly enough a lot of the market's down, but I'm still seeing a huge run of like new users, new members, new subscribers, that kind of thing. So that is also nice to see.
Yeah, I'd say our Discord, there's not a day that goes by that there's not at least 5-10 new users.
Yeah, definitely. And I think with the cell phone, like the app and stuff, it's kind of bridging the gap, because I didn't even realize it, but talking to some of these people, they don't even own computers. Some of these people are just 100% on cell phone, and our website right now is atrocious on a cell phone. So a phone app is definitely going to be very nice, very nice. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I got for tonight. I will get that giveaway up and running here in probably the next couple hours or so. So look out for that. That giveaway will be drawn or it'll be, the bot will decide right before our next live stream next Thursday. So
cool.
Stay there, stay connected, all that kind of stuff. Much appreciated, everybody. By the way, we had a couple people message us, and I figured I'll just be transparent with you guys. Let me pull the screen up again. I love just kind of keeping everybody up to date and informed with everything, because then there's like no surprises. So I did a video where I talked about we changed around everything, and we have, a little banner ad down here, which is with a crypto ad company. It's supposed to be only providing crypto based ads, and they're also crypto friendly. So we'll see how that goes. But then we have this block right here, and these two blocks are going to be dedicated advertising blocks, which are going to be a small advertisement that fits in that block and then points to a company's website. So I've had a couple people reach out and didn't really, align with what we wanted to do or what we wanted to promote. But we are still looking for some people, and we kind of want to just keep it in our realm. One of them wanted to rent out a spot, but it was a local deck cleaning company. And I was like, I don't think you're going to see good results. And I don't think it really fits, because you're not cleaning decks like even nationwide.
Let alone
And he does,
worldwide.
yeah, he's like, well, I'll travel inside my state. And I'm like, I just don't think it'd be a good fit. And then the other one was for a medicinal marijuana shop, but they didn't ship. It was still only a local kind of thing. So I was just like, hey, let's wait and let's try to find like a service, a company, or something that's more like nationwide. That way, you'd also benefit from the traffic, and you're not just kind of like paying to support and then put your name up there, but then never get any value on your end. I want it to be a cohesive relationship. So that's what those two ad blocks are for. I've had other people reach out to me and they're like, what do I get? Well, that's what you get if it's right in there, and it would run for as long as, we want to work on. Can you advertise hot gear from BCPC? The potential sell would be the revenue. Right now, BCPC has a hard time keeping stuff in inventory as it is. So I don't really, that's one of the weird spots that I don't really need much advertisement. But we're working on some like different rates, and I think we've settled out. Goodness, man. Live stream, everybody just needs something. Call Brandon. But yeah, no, we're somewhere in the range of, depending on what you are and depending on how long you want to do it, anywhere from about $1 to $3 a day. So you'd be looking at like 30 to 90 bucks a month for an ad spot, because a lot of people are like, what is it going to cost? Thousands. No, we're trying to be really reasonable, because we're basically only going to run ads to help offset our cost of our server, our hosting. That's our big thing here. So full transparency.
Yeah. So I mean, if you ship products, I'm sorry to interrupt, but
no, you're good.
I forget. If you ship products, small products, what came to mind was Dragon, with his 3D printing or something like that. That'd be golden. Something like that benefits both of us, and it's.
I think that would benefit Dragon. I know I've mentioned it, like I've talked to him. I haven't mentioned that directly, but I've talked to him about like, what about an online store? And he likes selling locally as well.
I know.
And he's like, I don't sell anything online. And I'm like, okay, maybe we can push him towards that. Be like, man, get an ad there. You might sell some stuff.
Give him an offer he can't refuse.
Yeah, absolutely. Buy one, get one free.
Bartman dropped swinging it with another 10 spot. Thank you.
Oh, and by the way, so thank you to the Wizard with a 99-cent donation, and then Bartman with absolutely unrolling it, dragging it across the ground. Big tenor, Bartman. And Bartman, I saw it earlier. You were saying, are you an OG? You've definitely been around long enough. If you have to ask or wonder, then you probably are.
Oh no, he gone. Nope, you're back.
There he is. Good old tenor. Anyways, I do need to jump off here because the world's falling apart and I keep getting phone calls. So with that being said, thank you guys. Much appreciated. Did you spin the wheel for the proof of holdings multiplier? I spun the wheel for the weekly bonus multiplier, but the proof of holdings is just based on your holdings, Walter. So, but yeah, our new one is how much?
31.
31. So we actually went down. Just like the market.
Just like I was just gonna say, just like the market.
Oh, unintentionally, yeah. And we use the used the Google random number generator, so it ain't nothing's rigged. Oh, David with the $5 dono right there. Hope everyone is good. Thank you for that, David.
Thank you.
You gonna be on VC tonight? Yeah, I'll jump on voice. What about you, Trips?
I'll try. Yeah. I'll probably be in there for a little bit. And Santana $4.99. Thank you, sir.
Santana with the super sticker. It won't show me the sticker on the stream side, but
good job.
Yeah, thank you guys. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Whenever I was gonna say, whenever we get the payout, I think it's typically the 21st. At least on my other YouTube channels, it is. Whenever we get the payout from this month, I'd love to do like kind of show buying back in to Jellyfish and how much we earned over a month, because that's what the YouTube revenue is going to be, is pushing back into the community fund wallet. So unintentionally, you guys are buying Jellyfish. That's going to go back in the community wallet. That's going to be given back out to you guys. It's that weird.
It's that ecosystem. I keep using this word ecosystem, and I like it.
Bart said, "Let's do some COD live." What about some Tarkov? We'd be Tarkoving it every now and then.
Dude, I'm out of stuff. I bought stuff and I'm done. Like I gotta go. I gotta run around with a knife now.
You gotta go scav it up.
Yeah.
So sorry it was late. No problem, David. You might have to rewind it because we are at the tail end of our live stream though. So I'm good. Are you good, Trips?
Golden.
Yep. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you on the next one. Adios. And it's ending.